Time and open minds are the most valuable resources your team brings to your event. I'll share examples when teams have found time is the best investment, and when challenging expectations with creative and frugal choices transform the event experience. Starting before the event. Consider building community, not just audience. When connecting people and ideas, strong bonds act as a multiplier. TEDx Brisbane keeps their event size smaller than they might otherwise, so they can build closer connections between attendees. To help this, volunteers were assigned a group of up to 15 attendees, taking time to contact them beforehand, learn a bit about who they are, what they're hoping for from the program, and to connect them as a group. No cost, but time. On the day, these groups seek each other out and have a better experience, already feeling like insiders. Afterward, the team reaches out every 3 to 6 months to continue the conversation. TED Circles is a great way to re-engage over ideas and to continue to foster a core community. TEDx Vicenza invests time in community building for partners. Instead of having just a few employees enjoy an event the company sponsors, they invite companies to a custom design thinking workshop. These provide networking and skill development, added value that can close deals and can scale. Ideas found slow spread fast. Teams that spend time identifying powerful but still widely unknown voices see the most meaningful results. TEDx Colombo are rigorous idea hunters. They invested over a year convincing journalist Smriti Daniel to develop a talk for amazing results. For TEDx Gateway, this investment recently proved to be legacy building. Danish Siddiqui, a conflict photographer, took years to bring to the stage, sharing the personal impact of constantly being the lens to crises. This year, he was killed while on assignment in Afghanistan. His talk preserves a rare personal statement on his life's work. Once you find speakers, build momentum. TEDx speakers have rarely, if ever, spoken publicly before, and don't have followings outside of their field or special interest area. To create rock stars, leverage those communities by seeding previews of the speakers among them online, building support and momentum. TEDx Peddling Street creates engaging, personal previews of every idea through short video teasers. These are part of a meticulously planned 360-degree communication strategy. Before their next event is even announced, they build a versatile and instantly recognizable visual identity used in everything from these previews to social media updates, final talk pre-roll slides to post-event thanks. When in person, this is on collateral, staging, program, gifts, and even on lunch. Time invested wisely in these areas helps events of any scale secure partners, recruit future speakers, and simply build audience. Invest as much time as possible in pre-event planning. Jumping to after the event day is just the start of the talk's journey. It's premiere. The greatest potential audience isn't in the same room or probably the same time zone. Even before editing, use the momentum of event day to promote the ideas. TEDx Mukram in Sudan created a video campaign to immediately boost visibility using pre-edit clips along with interviews, eventually linking back to the final talks. This created a runway for the talks and excitement for the next event. After the event, remain a destination for local ideas and insight. Be open to volunteers who may never be able to help in person, but can contribute digitally. TEDx Kiev writes new, magazine-style explorations of ideas from speakers and potential speakers to remain visible and credible. TEDx Amsterdam created a digital campaign, Acts Worth Knowing, highlighting creative city initiatives and exercising their curation muscles between events. Post-event gatherings can have many benefits. Imaginative and cost-effective excursions can reposition your audience as problem solvers and help them see their community through new eyes. TEDx Bangkok fosters their alumni speaker and partner networks to create after-event experiences not otherwise possible. They invited attendees on an expert-led tour of the city's famous flower market, revealing economic, accessibility, and awareness issues that even a regular visitor might not see. They ended with a brainstorm to explore some potential solutions. TEDx Lagos also connected their audience with local makers in their workshops and studios to discuss the reality behind popular fashion and art. Campaigns and gatherings can keep audience and your team engaged, expand networks, and promote your series as a special lens into your community. Finally, event day. A lot of time is spent planning attendee experience. Check-in, entertainment, catering, break spaces. How about the speaker's experience? They are the event, but sometimes their day beyond the talk is just an afterthought. TEDx Fargo aims to be the best in speaker experience. Months before an event, speakers receive a comprehensive guide, including script due dates, rehearsal schedule, and a personal volunteer contact. This builds speaker confidence, reduces anxiety, but still leaves room for fun surprises. Their green room is a quiet space where speakers relax and can even get a massage before the talk. But as soon as they leave the stage, they're led to a hidden bar backstage, the red room, to be congratulated by their coach and unwind over fresh juices in the morning or cocktails later on. Venue is a hard cost to avoid, but fabulous lobbies and stunning entrances won't matter much the day after the event. When you move away from conventional spaces, you can see costs go down and interest go up. A classic example is TEDx Kids at Chiyoda. A regular school-style gymnasium was transformed using string, creativity, and yes, time, into a stunning, world-class stage. TEDx UCAL in Peru made use of affordable design elements, rope, in fabulous interactive lobby artwork that really elevated guest arrival. And some excessive use of post-its by TEDx Klagenfurt turned a local brewery hall into an affordable, recyclable, and truly noteworthy stage. Then again, if you have a beautiful setting you want to put a temporary mark on, TEDx Blois has lit the way. Red interior lighting created a sense of drama, while outside it provided a bold way to let guests know this is the place. But today, venue is a cost you can leave behind. TEDx teams are using this moment to reimagine TEDx talks, finding bold new ways to empower speakers in their own spaces, making the case for research investment from a satellite control room, discussing adopting unfamiliar sports from the field, advocating animal-safe exploration from a snowdrift, explaining how shows will go on from a Broadway costume dry cleaner, or celebrating performers where they are most comfortable. Teams are making strides in format reinvention. Two in particular are TEDx Universitas Brawijaya and TEDx Waseda U. Each took time last year to pause, dream, and create something brilliant. Their videos represent time invested in storyboards and scripts to create documentary-style talks in locations relevant to the ideas. Creative composition provides visual aid, helping connect better to speaker, place, and idea. Events are the launchpad for ideas that your team took months to find and develop. Celebrate your presenters and stay open to new formats that can amplify their impact. In all these examples, TEDxers show how wisely invested time and creative reimagining can deliver the unexpected. After buying a ticket, who expects a call from the producers to introduce other guests? Before registering for an event newsletter, do you foresee an expert tour of local markets? And when did you last look at office supplies and think this would make a great stage? Many of you are early in your TEDx journey, and some of these might seem too advanced, but they're not. Each one breaks down simply to careful prioritizing of time to reimagine. There's a great quote from Shunryu Suzuki to give perspective. The mind of the beginner is empty, free of the habits of the expert, ready to accept, to doubt, and open to all the possibilities.